Yeah, it's so technical.
Finally, good morning. We'll give everybody a chance to get logged in here and join us. Technology's wonderful until it doesn't work. So this morning, the devotion I'm going to use with you is named The Hands of Jesus. It's a meditation on hands by Barbara Schleiman. I've used it a few times, once at our council meetings, and I've used it with the youth too. You want to be in a comfortable chair where you can put your feet on the floor, if possible. And so we'll get started. Sit erect, feet flat on the ground, eyes closed, hands resting in your lap, palms up. Tune into your breathing. Relax your tension points. Become aware of the air at your fingertips, between your fingers, on the palm of your hand. Experience the fullness, strength, and maturity of your hands. Think of your hands. Think of the most unforgettable hands that you have known. Maybe the hands of your father, your mother, your grandparents. Remember the oldest hands that have rested in your hands. Think of the hands of a newborn child, maybe your nephew or niece, of the incredible beauty, perfection, delicacy in the hands of a child. Once upon a time, your hands were the same. Think of all that your hands have done since then. Almost all that you have learned has been through your hands. Turning yourself over, crawling, creeping, walking, and balancing yourself. Learning to hold something for the first time. Feeding yourself. Washing and bathing and dressing yourself. At one time, your greatest accomplishment was tying your own shoes. Think of all the learning your hands have done and how many activities they have mastered. The things they have made. Remember the day that you could write your own name. Your hands were not just for ourselves, but for others. How often they were given to help another. Remember all the kinds of work that they have done. The tiredness, the aching that they have known, the cold and the heat, the soreness and the bruises. Remember the tears that they have wiped away, our own and another's. The blood they have bled, the healing they have experienced, how much hurt, anger, and even violence they have expressed, and how much gentleness, tenderness, and love they have given. How often they have been folded in prayer, both in sign of powerlessness and of their power. Our father and mother guided these hands in the great symbolic language of our hands, the sign of the cross, the striking of our breast, the handshake, the wave of the hand in hello and goodbye. There's a mystery which we discover in the hand of a woman or in the hand of a man that we love. There are the hands of a doctor, a nurse, an artist, a conductor, a pastor, hands which you can never forget. Now raise your right hand slowly and gently place it over your heart. Press more firmly until your hand picks up the beat of your heart. The most mysterious of all human sounds, one's own heartbeat. a rhythm learned in the womb from the heartbeat of one's mother. Press more firmly for a moment, and then release your hand and hold it just a fraction from your clothing. Experience the warmth between your hand and your heart. Now lower your hand into your lap and carefully, as if it were carrying your heart, for it does. When you extend your hand to another, it is not just bone and skin, it is your heart. A handshake is the real heart transplant. Think now of all the hands that have left their imprint on you. Fingerprints and handprints are the heart prints that can never be erased. The hand has its own memory. Think of all the places that carry your handprint. They are and will last forever. Now, without opening your eyes, extend your hands to either side of you and find another hand. If there isn't anyone there, find your own. Do not simply hold it, but convey a message, friendship, or concern. Let your hand speak to it and let it listen to another. Express your gratitude for this hand stretched out to you in the dark, and then bring your hand back to your lap. Experience the presence of that hand lingering upon your hand. The afterglow will fade, but the print is there forever. Whose hand was it? It could be the hand. It could have been Jesus's hand, and it was. He has no other hand but ours. In this time of COVID, hands get a bad rap. You have to continually be washing them because that's the way that it can be transmitted. But our hands are meant to work and do a lot. So keep that in mind and don't be afraid to do. Have a good day.